The media and activist narrative around sending illegal boat migrants to Rwanda while their claims are processed has taken on a familiar theme. It's inhumane, it's cruel. They're basically being shipped off to ramshackle detention camps. The UN says it's a fundamental violation of human rights. It will put their mental health and well-being at risk, and the long-term effects could be severe. Well, today we got a first look at the kind of accommodation they'll be sent to in Rwanda, and it's really not that bad. In fact, it's actually quite nice. In fact, it's better than many of the crappy hotels they've been living in England. The Sun newspaper visited one such hostel. 2.5 acres of lush manicured grounds, a well-stocked canteen and an air-conditioned marquee showing live football, a top-of-the-range floodlit five-a-side football pitch, basketball pitch, volleyball pitch, piping hot fresh-cooked halal meals prepared by dedicated chefs, outdoor barbecues, private rooms with countryside views, a hotel courtyard filled with tropical plants, access to computers and super fast Wi-Fi, and paid for public transport so they can come and go whenever they please.
As they wait for that process to take place, they can relax here in what is a decent standard of accommodation. There's a pool table, a basketball court, a football pitch and a widescreen television set in communal areas. The Rwandan authorities have also made an effort to cater for different cultural requirements. There's a prayer room and a halal restaurant.
Ishmael Bakina, managing director of the private company which runs the hostel, said when they arrive they will be surprised at the quality of the services that we provide. He's not wrong. Hope Hostel feels like a top-range African hotel which promises far superior accommodation than anything the asylum seekers are likely to have experienced before. Now, of course, the Conservative Party is a complete shit show, and their Rwanda plan is both doomed to fail and a complete waste of taxpayer money. The actual solution is simply to stop rolling out the red carpet and turn the boats away before they even get on shore to the UK. Something which Salvini did in Italy, which actually saved lives because it disincentivized them making the journey in the first place. But aside from that, taking the Rwanda policy at face value, since their living conditions and treatment in Rwanda, should they be sent there, appears to be perfectly adequate and reasonable, and in some cases, in fact, better than the accommodation they'd end up in the UK. Why are activist lawyers and left-wing politicians so insistent that they stay in our country? Why are they so keen in keeping the incentive in place for God knows how many more hundreds of thousands to get here? The accommodation seems perfectly fine. They can go through the application process to stay in Rwanda while they're there. But they don't want them to stay in Rwanda, do they? They want them here. They want all of them here. An endless wave pouring in for decades to come. Millions upon millions being added to the population. In an already overcrowded country with crumbling public services and a chronic housing shortage. This has been the plan all along. And it never had anything to do with the welfare and human rights of refugees. It's a political agenda, and they're weaponizing the very refugees they claim to care so much about in order to achieve it. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.